truck a long time, passing through mountains and the sights outside. A bittersweet feeling flowed around inside her chest. She'd never spoken to that neighbor boy who was always alone and seemed so very coy. Maybe there could have been a thing or two for them. She grew and grew until she passed her teens, and neighbor girl became a gal of 23. And boys they came and went and killed her still. She trusted too easy, put herself in harm's way, had wild fantasies of finding love someday. But the beauty of the male made her gush instead of think. She bought skin-tight clothes and wore her hair up high, 'cause she thought her new attire might just catch an eye. But the fish she reeled in were very bad. She objectified men, she wanted them to go. She hated them all with her very soul. She hated the male, yet she lived her life for them. When the girl turned 24, she really lost it all. Kept repeating her mistakes until she felt so small, and her ignorant ways of impulse killed her slow. She looked into the mirror this one fateful day and thought all the things that happened sung today. She cried against the counter till her chest gave in. She got in her car and found the local bridge, hung her legs off the edge and stared into the ditch, and inched toward the edge until she felt like she might fall. She stared in wonder at the depths below, and wondered what it'd be like if she just let go, and fell the distance to the hard, hard ground below. Her phone rang, she was getting a call, an unknown number, but to hell with it all. She paused and brought the cell phone to her ear. Her mother spoke with a tone so strange. Honey, I'm calling from a book exchange, 'cause I left my phone in my desk drawer back at home. I was looking for a novel when I stopped in my tracks, 'cause I heard a voice coming from the very back. I followed the sounds and found a man there signing books. He smiled when he saw me, and he told me his name. You'll never guess the man who's found such great acclaim. It's that little Timmy boy who lived next door. She watched her feet dangle, then she stared ahead. Millions of thoughts rushing through her head. The air felt thick, and it seemed that sound had died. He was the missing link, the boy she'd never tried, the one she first met when she was 5. She hung her head and held it in her hands. Quiet was the earth as she thought of Tim. It was obvious he'd liked her, but could she like him? Here she went again, romanticizing things. Maybe he could love her, maybe just friends. Or maybe she'd scoot off and let her story end. Or maybe she could stand and give her life another go. So that's what she did. The girl got in her car and drove the 5 miles to the store so far, and walked to the signing as the event seemed to close. As the patrons trickled out, she saw him there with those same old eyes and some gel in his hair, and that nervous aura was now a manly poise. She extended her hand and got to saying her name, but he stopped her with his hand out and a smile on his face. He said, "Josephine, it's been a long, long time." Behind his eyes lay a world the girl just couldn't see. All the memories come full circle in a symphony, and little Timmy boy came back to life. They met at his house on a night so cold to talk like adults and play catch up on the old. And he watched the old girl in this dark and lonely gleam. Then Timmy said, "I've got the strangest truth. This one, it's kind of funny, 'cause it's all about you." He paused and ran his fingers across the rail. My newest book's about a boy and girl who went their separate ways in this neglectful world, but found each other 'cause their story wasn't done. You're a face that's never left me. You're a memory that stayed. You're an angel whose beauty puts the rest to shame. I need you to know this, 'cause I've kept it in too long. I found you again, you neighbor girl. I can help you find peace in this annoying world. I can give it my all, but please just stay. Josephine wiped her tears away, wrapped her fingers around his hand with a firm embrace, and they stood there in silence, watched the darkness of his yard. Her confidence rose after moments passed, and she moved into his arms and leaned against his chest. She felt the beat of his heart against her ear. He'd never held a soul before, and this feeling he had now was too strong to ignore. He was this far in, he had to seal the deal. He turned her toward him with an effort strained, and looked into her face with those eyes so pained. And little Timmy boy just couldn't move. She could sense his fear, he needed a boost. He was always so shy, he never ruled the roost. She cleared her head and prepared to come in slow. But the boy came in with a kiss so strong, the girl hadn't felt that for so very long. And little Timmy boy had made the move. They stayed there a while and they let it glow. It rolled down their bodies like a landslide of snow. And Josephine hugged him deep and pulled away. Timmy, she said, thank you for saving my life. I should have spoken to you sooner, but I wasted my time with boys who played my heart like no big deal. Timmy, yes, I'll stay now, cause you changed my mind. You've been wanting me forever, and I've been so blind. I can hear the music now, and it's gonna take us far. I've been so lonely and I've been so sad, but I found you, boy, and I feel so glad. I'm sorry I drove away and left you alone. But Timmy, now it's over and I'm in your arms, and we're listening to the music and we'll go so far. I'll never go and leave your life again.